Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Unit 3.5, Notes, Day 1. Today we're going to be talking about graphing absolute value. That's right, inequalities. Our learning target today is to be able to graph absolute value inequalities. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start with a review where we're going to graph linear inequalities. Okay, yes, we've done this before. First thing to notice, there are no absolute value symbols. Okay, so a couple things to remember when we have the less than or greater than, those are going to be open. When the line is underneath those, that's when it's closed. Okay, and to shade, let's see, above or below, let's talk about above first. Above is the greater than symbols, either one, and below are the less thans. Okay, now, if you think you can do it without a review, just pause it. Go for it. Okay, for everybody else, you ready to get started? Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in on this first one. Now, the first thing that we look at is we look at the inequality symbol. That inequality symbol tells me that this line is going to be closed. Okay, it's closed because the line is underneath, and it's below because it's less than. Okay, so the next thing we look at is we look at our slope. Our slope is 2 over 3, which is telling us we're going to go up 2 to the right 3, and our starting point is 0, negative 7. Okay, so down here, we start at 0, negative 7, and then I'm going to go up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, down 2 over 3. And then I'm going to take my straight edge, and I'm going to go draw a solid line, a closed points. Okay, and that last part is, where are you going to shade? Well, I'm going to shade everything below. Okay, and I'm going to do that for this other little area too. Just want to make sure I've got the right highlighter. Okay, number 2. Take a look at the symbol. Okay, is there a line underneath it? No, so that means it's going to be open. Okay, it's greater than, which means we're going to shade above. All right, let's look at that slope. Our slope is negative 4, which means it's negative 4 over 1. We're going to go down 4 to the right 1, and our y-intercept is 0, 3. Okay, so once again, I'm coming down here. This time I'm going to have open points. All right, so it's 0, 3 where we begin. I am open, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And I'm going to do that once again in both directions. And that's as many points as I can go. And now we're going to shade. Or not shade. We have to draw our line, Mr. Grice. I'm skipping steps. Okay, once again, I'm using a straight edge to graph this. I have to add my arrows. Now, we said it has to be above. Okay, so here's my original point. I need to shade above that. And it ends up being anything over here. Okay, nice one. What do you think? Yeah, it's going to be open, and then we're going to shade below. Our slope is down 5 over 6. Okay, negative 5 tells us to go down 5 to the right 6, and we begin at 0, 8. Okay, go ahead and do it. Graph it, shade it. Good luck. Pause the video. Okay, and there you go. So I went down 5 over 6. I had open points, and then I had to shade everything below. Okay, so new thing, what we're talking about today is graphing absolute value inequalities. Yes, now we're going to be doing this with inequalities. Now, the nice thing is right here. Yeah, it's the same rules as linear inequalities in terms of shading, which is awesome. Okay, so when we're looking at this first one, all we do is we look at this symbol, less than or equal to. Okay, it's or equal to, so it's closed. It's less than, so it's below. And now we just look at everything else. All right, that 2/3, it's positive, so there's no reflection. The 2/3 is telling us to go up 2 over 3. And then we need to, the vertex, we take the opposite, and then the other number stays the same. Okay? Remember, we take the opposite, and then it stays the same. Okay? So we have closed points, and I'm just going to zoom in here so we can take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're starting at -1, -7. Right? Okay, good. Making sure I'm recording. And then I'm going to go up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3. And remember, I have to go up 2 over 3 in both directions. Okay? Absolute values make a V. Okay, so I've got that. Graph. And then draw my lines. Excuse me. So this is the new part. We said that we had to shade below. So I need to shade below the line on both sides. So I'm going to go below here. I'm shading below over here. And then I got to get that last part. So there we go. Now, guess what? It's called a graphing calculator for a reason. Now, if you can see, I've already inputted the equation. And if I just graph it, that should be exactly what it looks like coming up. Right? Is it going to graph for me? Come on now. Okay, well, hold on a sec. And there we go. So there's our inequalities, which we just graphed. And now when I go to the y equals, I can come to the part over here. And if you look at line, there are a bunch of different options. That's above, and that means below. So when I do that and hit graph, now it's going to graph that line showing everything that is below the inequality, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so first thing we do is we are going to look at the inequality because that's going to tell us if it's open or closed. And yes, it's open. Above or below. It's greater than, so that means above. And now we write everything else. So I see that it's negative, so that means our graph's, yeah, there's a reflection, so it's going down. Okay, oh, yeah, down. I need to go down 4 over 1. Okay, and then we take the opposite of the -3, which is a +3, and the 9 stays the same. Okay, so using that information, I'm going to go to 3, 9. I am open, and then I'm going 1, 2, 3, down 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And I'm doing that in both directions. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then, yeah, use your straight edge. So I'm going to line everything up. In both directions. Oh, that one looks weird. Now, we wanted to shade above. So I got to go with everything that is above the inequality. Okay, I'll get that second little section in a second. So make sure that everything that's above that line, or that inequality, is shaded in. Okay? What do you think? That's not too hard, is it? Okay. It's just we got to remember all those rules. Okay? Look at the inequality. It's going to be what? Less than. So, okay. Open. Less than. Less than means below. The negative sign means that there's a reflection, so it's going to be pointing down. Let's see, the 1/4 means that we're now going to be going down 1 over 4. And then we're starting at 0, 5. Okay? So it's 0, 5 I start, and then we go down 1 over 4. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. In both directions. We said that it's going to be open. So yeah, that better mean you're making open points. And when we have open points, we have to have dashed lines. Okay, and yeah, both lines have to be dashed. Okay, you can't have one solid and one dashed. Okay, and where did we say to shade? Yeah, we said to shade everything below. All right, number 7. Let's go ahead and answer all the questions. So the first thing we're doing is looking at the inequality. It's greater than or equal to, which means it's going to be closed and above. Yeah, closed and above. Now it's a positive 3/5, so that means it's going up, and we're going to be going up 3 over 5. We take the opposite of what's inside, and the outside number stays the same. Okay, so go ahead and pause this video and see if you can graph that all on your own. Good luck. Okay, and there you go. Now just remember to do as many points as you can. All right, number 8. You ready? You guys are gonna do that one all on your own, okay? Just remember that there is a reflection, and when there is no number out front, that means you're going down 1 over 1, okay? All right, pause the video. Good luck. Okay, and there you go. Down 1 over 1, starting at -5, 6. We're open, and I'm shading below. Now, if you're curious once again, just plug it into your graphing calculator, okay? Just remember the difference between when it is below or if it's going to be above, okay? And you can just tell real quickly as I'm doing this real fast. Is it going to switch this or no? Oh, that's because I didn't hit OK. All right, but if you go through and change this, so I'm going to do it one more time. No, come on, Mr. Grice. Okay, so here we go. Now you can see, yeah, it does change a lot of information, okay? It's totally different answers. All right, last one. Writing the inequality. So when we're writing the inequality, we should be asking ourselves the same thing. Is it above, or is it open or closed points? Okay, I know they're open because it's a dashed line. Did we shade above or below? We shaded below, and if it's open and below, that means they use the less than symbol. Okay, so the next thing we need is we need the vertex right here. Okay, what's my vertex? It's -2, -4, and then I need to find my slope. Here's my next open point, which means we are going up 2 over 3. Okay, so we went up 2 over 3. All right, so we take all of that to say that it is y less than 2/3 times the absolute value of x. I take the opposite and then our -4 stays the same. Okay? All right. Now, if you guys have any questions or need extra help, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off for Algebra 2, Unit 3.5 Notes, Day 1. Thanks for watching.